Hi man, I want to get into this business. So instead to buy a tufting kit from eBay, is there any pointer you can give me on the kit I'm supposed to buy on a budget? Okay, I think the best thing you should try if you're on a budget, try either Facebook Marketplace or go into creators who do tafting and go into their DMs. Like especially the ones who are in your same country, go into their not DMs, into their comment section. You'll always find another tafter selling materials or selling their old someone who's quitting. That's the best person you should buy from because there's a high chance they bought it and never tried it and they now want to sell the things. And usually when they are selling these things, they are ready to sell at half the price. Yeah, so I'd suggest you try someone who's selling to buy someone who's selling. Then try Chinese options. eBay can be expensive. Try Chinese options, but the problem is shipping. Yeah, and then don't like try the package that comes with this, like with this trimmer, this thing, and this machine. Get a package that gets these three things. Yeah, you see this? So get a package that will get you these three things, or someone who will sell you these three things together. Usually, when you get someone who's selling their all things, they'll sell all this at like $100 all together. However, if you buy brand new, maybe it will come to like $200 or like $250 for both. So that's my suggestion. I bought my machine here. I bought it secondhand from someone, and it has lasted me almost 3 years. Yet I bought my new one from eBay, and it's lasted me a year only. So consider that. Yeah. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have. I hope I have answered your question. Did I answer your question? Oh my god, guys, I need to show you this one. I made this yesterday. Do you like it? Yeah, it's my new piece. My newest piece. I want to finish this, then go take pictures of this one and this one behind me and this one together. Yeah. But this one has a lot of details. Mm-hmm. Wow, said hi. Hi, hi Skillet biggest fan. Hi Skillet's biggest fan. Yes, very, very insightful. I'm from Zambia and I haven't seen anyone doing tafting locally. So when I checked for the Facebook marketplace, there's not so much there. Okay, then try Kenya. Try Kenya. I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. And Kenya to, is it Zambia or Zimbabwe? Zambia. Kenya to Zambia, it's easier. Okay. Also, if instead of try checking locally, instead of ordering from abroad, try seeing if you can get it locally because on abroad it will act as if it's cheap because you'll buy it at half price and then it will get to port. When it gets to the port, the import fee, I don't know what those taxes and things that they charge the item, it will be double. It will be same as the amount you bought it for, which will be like way more higher than when you buy from a vendor who got it locally. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for saying this rug is good. Thank you. What is it called? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try getting it from Kenya. Go actually, if you go to my page on TikTok and look at the just peruse through the things, and then you see someone will be selling. Someone is always selling. If you find someone selling, try seeing if they are able to send it to you to Zambia. But first, you need to test it. Test it as in they need to send you videos of it working. Then you need to know what to look in the video so that it's not they don't sell to you a broken machine. Because I've had people coming here to my studio bringing in their machines that are not working, thinking I'll not figure it out, but I know I figured it out. So it's good to do testing, or you can recommend them to me. They come test at my studio. Once I approve, they send it to you and you send the payment. Payment should be the last thing you're doing, okay? Don't send money like so early and then you've not even confirmed your machine is working or not. But my advice, if you don't have money, just try buying from someone else, someone who's selling their things. They're always selling. Guys, where are you watching from? If you're a new person here, say hi. Here we talk, so you have to chat. Mm-hmm. Thanks, man. You've helped me a lot. I'll do likewise. Anytime, anytime. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have. Also, there's this shop called Osona Yans. Write it down. OS. Let me write it for you. So this shop, there are two shops that do selling. Okay. Ah, my pen. Let me get an working pen. I found it. So this shop, okay, it's on TikTok. Osona. OSONA Yans. YARNS. OSONA Osona Yans. Go search for Osona Yans on TikTok or even Instagram. They sell tufting machines and other things. The other shop, yeah, it's in Kenya, Nairobi, or even Mombasa. Try asking them. But the last time their shipment was stuck in the port, so I know the shipment is kind of late. And also, the other shop is Epoxy Resin. Epoxy Resin. Yes, they sell epoxy resins, but also they do sell tufting machines and supplies. They will sell for you brand new. But also, them too, their shipment is a little bit late, but it should be dropping in anytime soon. Written down. Thanks. Anytime. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have about tafting and rug making. I'll gladly answer them. This rug has a lot of details. We'll be here for a while. Let me just stick to this upper side, do this part, and do this part later.
Nobody should have to endure the burden of having sensitive teeth forever. Sensodyne with Care and Protect creates a protective barrier around those sensitive areas. And that's why I recommend it for all of my patients.
Ouch. Hey, this content creation is not easy. Normal girl. Hi. Hello. Shanae. How are you? Yay. I'm happy. You guys have finally come out. It's been 1 hour. Where were you? How are y'all? I missed you. I was so bored. I was actually sleeping, feeling like sleeping. I'm good. How are you? Shanae. Wait, Shanae, where are you normally from? Are you from USA or Australia? Let me guess. Australia. How is life? I'm just finishing up my assignments. hmm I'm also hoping YTTYBB comes. Yeah, I know. I know. But you guys are my hardcore supporters. Thank you so much. Every time I go live and I see you, I know, like, yay, my people are finally here. What are y'all up to today? What are y'all doing today? I'm just chilling. What are you guys doing? Tell me. I'm bored. I messed up. What's up? I was finishing one of my drawings. Ooh, nice. You finished the labubu. I didn't see you posting the labubu, by the way. Mm-hmm. So are you currently drawing or are you in school? What are you up? And you draw with computer, you like digitally draw or you draw by hand? Guys, talk to me. Why are you silent today? Tell me stories or anything. Olivia Rodrigo is releasing an album. Do you know that? I just. By the way, I have a question. I finished the Lapupu drawing already. I tagged you in the title. Oh, nice. I mentioned in the title. Nice. Thank you. I'm happy you tagged me. I will be going to see it and I'll repost it once I see it after this. Okay. Guys, today is Thursday and we need to start developing a game. Okay. A game that we can play once we meet. I don't know. Do you have any options of games we can be playing that someone can play? Which games can people play online, like while live, with so that we are able to play a game within me and you? Because sometimes I get bored and I'm like, I don't have tafting work to do. So I'm like, I can't go live. Can we play Never Have I Ever? You ask the questions, then I answer. Guys, let's play. We play now. Uh huh. You want to play it? Okay. You ask me questions about Never Have I Ever. Weird questions, and I'll tell you if I have or if I've never. Keep it spicy. We guys ask questions about Never Have I Ever. We're playing a game. Don't be boring. Stop pretending like you are interested in tafting. Uh-huh. I have questions, two truths and a lie. 20 questions, truth or dare. Maybe if that's all I have. That's okay. Shoot. Ask them. Mm-hmm. I have options. I have options. Two truths and a lie. 20 questions, truth or dare. Two truths and a lie. Okay, let's play both. Both. I am interested. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't know what. Oh, okay. Let's play that one, truth or dare, because you know that one. I will teach you never have I ever later. Actually, truth or dare is much interesting because if I don't want to answer the question, I can do the dare. Okay, truth or dare? I choose truth first. Uh-huh. Mine is truth. Ask me the questions. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the dares, the truth questions. Okay, have you ever told a lie when you were young and kept it for the rest of your life? A lie and kept it for the rest of my life. Well, my lie was discovered. Uh, anyway, let me think of another one. A lie, a lie, a lie, a lie. Not really. I think I'm a very honest person. Even when I mess with people, I tell them or I let them know. But a lie. Oh yes, yes. I know. I know. Well, this is juicy. So I everyone in my family believes I am asthmatic or I have asthma, but I have been faking all my asthma attacks when I was young, and like till today, my parents believe I have asthma, but I do not have any asthma. I used to fake a lot. Like I used to go and be like, when I was young, so that I can avoid classes, going to school, doing things I didn't want. So, yeah, my parents believe I have asthma, while in reality, I don't even know how asthma feels when it attacks you. So that is my truth. What do you think? Is that a good one or is that a bad one? But but I even have an inhaler in this studio. Let me show you. You see, I even have an inhaler here. However, I do not have asthma. I have never had asthma. I do not know what asthma feels like when it attacks you, but yeah, so everyone believes I have asthma, but I do not. Okay, you tell yours. Like, what is the one secret you've also kept since you were young and till now for you? Guys, the rest of you can also ask questions, okay? Can also play this game. Truth or dare, you also answer that question. I answer it and you all answer it. So, what is the one lie you guys have always lied about? Mm. Um, okay, this other one is dark. It's very dark. I was a dark child. I think also I ever lied that someone took advantage of me while they didn't. And I kept it for the rest of my life. Actually, that person never even existed. Like what was happening is I just wanted to be relevant, so everyone was giving a story of how they were they were taken advantage of by someone else. And I said mine too, but mine never happened. I'm waiting for yours, normal girl. I'm the one asking the next question. I am the one asking the next question. And we're all choosing truth. Okay. We're all choosing truth. That's the next question. Truth or dare, what was the last truth or dare, which is truth? What was the last thing that made you cry and why? Okay. I'll go first. So the last thing that made me cry is oh, I saw people were together. Good morning, Jojo. Jojo Dance Hall Vibes UK. Good morning, Jojo Dance Hall Vibes UK. Here we're playing a game, Truth or Dare. The first question was we were doing truth and was like, what is a lie that you've lied about since and kept? That's like from young till now. Mine was I lied I'm asthmatic. I've never been asthmatic. We're waiting for normal girl to tell us hers. Yes, there it is. When I was like 8 or 9, I used to play with fire and candles, and I accidentally set a magnet on the fridge on fire. I was constantly splashing water on it. I threw away the evidence after nobody until today. What do you mean? Magnets caught fire? How? I've never heard that. But that's nice. Like, did anyone ever ask about the magnets and where they went? Didn't like were people not curious like where did the magnets go? Mm? And like so did you say it was someone else or like you said you just had no idea about it? Also, the next question is we are playing truth. What is the last thing that made you cry and why? For me, the last thing that made me cry is oh, it was Easter. Yeah, Easter. I cried on Easter because mm, I didn't have money. That's why I cried. And people, I was seeing people doing some nice things, and I didn't have that money. So I was jealous, and I came home and I cried. But after that, I became strong. Moving on. Hello, Celine, or is it Caitlin? Caitlin, hi, welcome to my live. Here we're playing a game, Truth or Dare. Currently, the last question is truth, and the question was, what is the last thing that made you cry and why? I cried on Easter because I was broke. What about you? Nobody knew until today. That's nice. I was like a butterfly. Oh, it was like a butterfly. Oh, nice. So those are some secrets. I hope family members are not here so that they don't see things because I still ask them for money, pretending I need medication for asthma, yet I do not have asthma. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not proud of it. It's just like a long kept secret that I've been doing. And I just have to maintain it because now I'm too old to say it was a lie. So I have to maintain the the lie. Yes, you guys, you're not participating. What is the last thing that made you cry and why? The last thing that made me cry is, yeah, when is the last day that you cried and why? Mm-hmm. We are open here. This is therapy sessions with Mswahili Carpets. Guys, if we ask these questions faster, it will be more interesting. Okay, so let's try faster. We ask the questions much faster and faster so that we keep this conversation going. Like, we don't want to be a boring channel. Hello. Mm. Guys, yeah, let me tell you something. I have a story time to tell you. Story time. Didn't work though. Oh, why? How comes it didn't work? It was like a butterfly accessory on it. Oh, but it didn't work. Oh, now I get. Now I understand. I get you. I'm feeling exhausted. I'm feeling tired. Why am I tired? Because of this small work I've done. These days I get tired so easily, as if I think I'm in my old age, guys. I get so tired easily. Like one task, I'm already tired. I already need a nap. Whew. I want to quit, but I'm like, this is how I make money. So I'm like, I can't quit. Plus, I feel like when this design is complete, it will look bomb and it will be worth it. Not in terms of money, but in terms of how good it will look. Yeah, it looks so beautiful. Guys, you don't want to ask questions. Now I have to sing, and I'm not a good singer. Now, let me tell you the funny thing. When I was starting YouTube, I thought like I'd do one live and then I would meet people. Truth or dare? Truth, 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 truth. I thought I'd be the Beyonce up here. However, truth, truth, truth. I chose truth. I want truth. Guys, do you know the LMNOP? Okay, truth. Have ever been in a relationship? Well, I have some tea. Mm-hmm. I was in a relationship like 5 years ago or four. I'm not so sure. Maybe three. Maybe three. 3 years ago, I was in a relationship with this loving white man. Yeah, white man. Oh, sorry. Do you guys know I'm anyway, I was in a. Oh, hello, girl. I have something. I thought you'd love this. You remember when you were making this? Yeah, thought you'd like it. So, yes, I was in a relationship 5 years ago with a white man. I'm from Kenya. They came from South Africa. Mm, yeah, we met online on Instagram and we dated for some time. Yeah, this is it. I finished it. I finished it last night. Yeah. So, yeah. And then we broke up. Why did we break up? Because he was cheating on his boyfriend, his white boyfriend, with me, which is not the issue. The issue is when he met me, they were not doing well. Then I think I convinced them into doing well. But then I was the one who was left. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I've been in a relationship. I was then left. So now I'm here. That's why I'm struggling hard on YouTube. What about you guys? Have you guys been in a relationship? But he came to see me all the way from South Africa to here. So a win is a win. Okay. Yeah, and also they bought me that relationship. That's what started this business. They bought me my machine. So yeah, what is it called? Yes, I have been in a relationship. Oh, story time. I am waiting. The story I was about to tell you was the story about how my previous relationship and someone, normal girl, has already asked about if I was in a relationship, and I narrated that story. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Do not trust people, but it was good while it lasted. It was good while it lasted. But they left me. They left me, and it was really horrible time for me. So I moved out. I didn't move. I don't know. I do not know. Y'all judge me if you want, but I'm just chilling. Okay. Hey, let me tell you. I have a story time of how my ex, my ex before the ex I'm from telling you. Well, before that, I used to date a lot. Then I kind of stopped. So the ex before that, you see where I am currently living here in this apartment. So my ex before the ex was we came here for a B&B. B&B means bed and breakfast. We came here to visit one day. One day. But then when we came here, the minute we were at the gate, I could just feel this is where my relationship would end. Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like this is where your relationship is coming to an end? Well, if you have, girl, been there, done that. So we came here. The reason why we came here, first of all, is because we were from, like, he was living in a very posh area. Then life went sour. Then he had to move from, where is it called? From Kilimani all the way to the village. Imagine from Kilimani is like you move from Bel Air of Nairobi. Do you guys know Bel Air? Like it's a rich place, like a rich place. So it's like you move from a rich place, then you go back to the village to live there. So that's what happened between me and my ex. And being the good boyfriend that I am, I stood by that person. Okay, I stuck with them. My phone is about to die. It's about 6%. I'll be back soon, very soon. I know I also be checking for new games we could play on lives, posting them in the community. Yes, go look for games. In the meantime, I'll be telling them how my ex ruined my life, but I'm still here, alive and kicking. But my ex didn't ruin my life. I'm just being dramatic. But yeah, guys, what happened is we were chilling here. We came into this building for vacation, and then my person met his person, and that's how I was dumped. When I say he met his person, as in they saw a younger person like me who was maybe more attractive. I do not know. But then they ended up choosing them over me. And then, which was weird, after they chose them, he asked me to go back to my house, to not my house, like my village, like my village. So, are you getting this? We were living in like the posh areas, and then he got broke. Then we went to his village. Then, after going to his village, things started getting better. I asked him, let's go for vacation somewhere so that we just change your mindset and think about other things. We came here. When we came here, he met someone else, and they started messing with each other. You understand? And then I used to just visit back then. I used to visit like every weekend, and him and that boy who met here, they were living here. So they had all the time to cheat and do everything that I would bother me or like, you know? So the day I come from now from my sister's place, because back then I used to live with my sister, I come here, then I get some very eerie, weird vibe, like closeness vibe, you know? No, but when I come back, better tell me all the tea. I will tell you. I will tell you all this tea, normal girl. So I come back to visit my boyfriend, okay, on a Saturday, on a Friday, a day like tomorrow. Today is Thursday, tomorrow, a day like tomorrow. So that was our norm. After work, I go visit him, we spend the weekend, and then we just chill and hang out. So I go there, and then first of all, I look at the YouTube history. The history is some really seductive songs like Jenaiko, like Sativa. You remember, you know that song? Yes, it's not sexual, but that song is very, very intimate, you know? So that song and more songs like that, they were playing some lovey-dovey songs, and I was like, I these are the songs we used to play yesterday. And then you know what they tell me? They tell me that I'm like, I asked them first of all, I accused them of having messing with each other, and they say they don't even deny it. They say they did try to mess with each other, and the only excuse they gave me is like, this is my boyfriend talking by then, which is my ex now. My boyfriend tells me that they did do mess with each other. However, the the circuit was too small, so it was not possible to achieve an entrance, if you know what I mean. You understand? That's what they claimed. They claimed that the circuits of the other person were too small, so they couldn't, and he couldn't enter, which means they tried it and maybe it didn't work out well. But anyway, that was so hurting for me. But still, I was too stupid. I still stayed. Still stayed. I feel like now, once I had that, I could have just left, but I still stayed. And then the insults started coming slowly, started saying how my hair looks bad. Yet for the 3 years we were together, it was cute and it was attractive. But now that we have a new third party, it started becoming one. But hold on, it's going so down because it's about to go so high. Okay? So hold on. So he tells me actually I am very outdated in my style. My hairstyle looks ugly. He told me that I remember this was vividly. He told me that I am a 10 over 10. However, my hair, this part of my hair that I do not retouch by choice, makes me look like a 2 out of being a 10. That's what he said. They were not lying, but like, how do you tell your person that, or like in front of people that? That's what I was told in front of people, that I was ugly, I was outdated. In Swahili, I was told nime beat, nime choka. Like I'm a beat, I'm an old beat. You know, I'm beat, I'm an old beat. That's what I was told, and I was told to go back home, which really hurt me. It broke me in this same apartment. This is where they were living. But anyway, I packed my shit and I went home, right? So I go home. Going home, I'm just crying. I'm just sobbing. I'm just, I'm just a dead dog. I'm like a dog who's been kicked and I'm down. I'm down, down, down. But you know what? Who is God? Who is God? Who is God? What happened is, like 3 Sundays after 3 weeks, I was just busy minding my business, smoking my cigarettes, just being the good human that I am. Then I get to Instagram. On Instagram, I see someone saying to me, hi. I'm like, okay, interesting. Let me respond. When I go to the profile, it's some white guy. And I respond hi, and they want a video call. I say, you know what? Why not? Everything I've been left. I've been told I'm ugly, I've been replaced already. So, like, why not give it a chance? They were a little bit older than me. No, they were way so older than me. Yeah, way so older. This is not advice I'm telling you to try. Do not try this thing because you will end up in so much pain. This is a disclaimer that my relationship advice should not be used as advice. Okay? Yeah. So this person, we started talking. We do a video call. They are in South Africa, and it's, you know what, it's giving rich vibes, money vibes, money vibes, money vibes. You know what? Me, I'm like, okay, let's continue. We continue talking. We talk for some days. It's carry that time. It's January. I was sent home by my boyfriend on December. So it's January, and he tells me he'll come on March from South Africa to Kenya. So I continue talking. Then I tell my sister about it. Then my sister tells me, like, it's like a March is just a month away from January. So let's give it a chance. Just give it a chance because knowing me, I do not waste time. Like, if you tell me something, if I can't get something within this month, I am not giving it a chance. I'm not giving it a chance. Like, it's either now or never, honey. So my sister told me to, like, give it a chance. I tried, I did give it a chance. But then it started getting serious this one day when I told him that my phone had broken down, and, like, he was interested in sending me money to fix the phone, which is weird because no, that's not the weird part. The weird part is whatever money I needed, he was ready to send 3 times. Yet, yet, my ex, I used to ask him to buy me, I don't know what things, and he used to tell me like he's not my father. Imagine. He used to tell my ex used to tell me, by the way, I'm not your father, so you can't be asking me to buy you shit. Oh my god, that used to be so painful to me. Yeah. Especially with the fact that I do not have a father. I mean, I have him, he's somewhere chilling, but he does not give a fuck about me, you know? So my boyfriend told me that he's not my father, my ex, but now I'm talking to someone who, whatever I want, he sends 3 times. So I continue with that. Then March comes, and then he comes. When he comes, I go to meet him with my sister. That's one of the dumbest things I ever did. Who goes to meet who goes to their first date with their sister? I did. I did. Okay, I did. Then we went. It was the best time because my sister was the age I am now. Like, she was a younging, she was a club buddy. But then I think she was not used to good men because when I went to meet my boyfriend with her, we only ordered chicken and a lot of wine and a lot of alcohol, and that she drank. And apparently, she told me that was the best night she has ever had out here, which was funny to me because I thought the kind of adventures she goes for are more higher than mine. So I was like, girl, you need to do better. Girl to girl, as my sister, you need to do better. But anyway, so this guy comes. I'm still left. This guy is still living in this apartment. I'm in the village, but I came to the city to meet my boyfriend for the first time, but I didn't know they were going to be my boyfriend. So we met, we talked, we chatted, we vibed, and then we also did the deed. But after doing the deed, they went back to their country. Now, this is where this story starts getting interesting, okay? When they were around, I asked them to get me this machine. You see this machine? This one? Yes. And unlike my boyfriend, do you remember what I told you my boyfriend used to tell me? If you remember, comment down below. My boyfriend used to tell me, I am not your father. Okay. So this person went ahead and got me this machine immediately, ASAP, like the way we are talking right now. Then they're like, okay, so what's the machine? Then they ordered it ASAP. Okay, you see, this is why you need to tell your story to different people because one person might not hear you, then the next one might be like, it's such an easy thing. So they ordered my machine. In 20 days, I had my machine. They're already back to their country. Then the story gets interesting here. Okay. So I have my machine and everything. Now then, remember I'm living with who? My sister. My sister. My sister, I don't know if she got possessed by a demon or what she was possessed by. She started claiming she needs space and she needed me to move out. And she was even telling me like I have 2 days to move out of the house. And it was so scary for me because I have never moved out before. She wanted her space. She was claiming like I am a leech as in I clutch to her whenever she's doing well, and then whenever she's not doing well, I leave. That was what my sister claimed, but I was like, okay. So weird thing is that time I used to go to work at I was working at an NGO, okay? Working at this NGO, I needed to go once a month. Once a month. So the whole 28, 30 days of the rest, I was in the house with my sister. My sister waited for this one day that I was going to work. Then she sent me that message that she needs space, which was it's really confused me because I was like, we've been living with you the whole time. Why didn't you tell me this when we were together? Why did you have to wait for me to go to work for you to send me this message and the work which I go once a month? You see? But I was like, anyway, anyhow, child, good night. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna move out. I didn't know how or why or how even possible, but I said, okay. At this time, I'm just talking to this white man. He came and left, but we're not doing anything. Okay. So I leave work with $1.50. That's like $1.50. Okay. Going home, I needed to smoke a cigarette. Okay. So I used the 50 cents to buy my cigarette. Then the $1 I give it to a street lady, like someone the people who ask for coins in the street. Yeah, normally we give them coins, but that day I was like, life is already so bad. Like this $1 wouldn't change my life for the better. I can just give it away and suffer from scratch. And that's what I did. I gave her my money and I decided I'm going to suffer from scratch because I don't like suffering from somewhere here. If I'm suffering, we start from the scratch. So that's what I did. I gave her my money. But when I gave her my money, the weird thing is she held my hand. She held my hand like I'm giving her like this, like take. Then she's like this. She's saying me like this. Yeah, me, I'm giving her. Then she grabbed my hand like this. Then she prayed for me by force. She prayed for me by force, which was weird. Which was weird. But now I think it all makes sense. So I gave her my money and I went away, bought my cigarettes, slept, and I texted that white man. Okay. I told him my situation of what's transpiring in my life and what was happening and what not and what so. And you know what they told me? They told me tomorrow morning I sent the message at like 10 p.m. 10 p.m. and went to sleep. Then they responded in the by yeah, me, I went to sleep. But in the morning, I'm waking up to these messages. They are telling me, you left and you wanted to listen. Oh my god, they left. So if my only one viewer left and I was telling a story, it means the story was boring. So let's just continue. Let me drink water. Oh, Antonio Virga. Hi, Antonio Virga. Jojo, you're back. When you leave, you say, I don't even remember. Where do you remember me being at last? I've spoken so much. What is the last thing you remember me saying? So that I continue from there. Uh huh. I didn't leave. Okay, okay, okay. So where was I? Where was I? Okay, but I don't remember where I left the story at. I have a short memory span. Okay, don't judge me. Oh, I think I was where I left. Oh yeah, my sister asked me to move out on the day, the one day that I'm supposed to go to work. But then I go to work, I come back, meet my that street lady. I give her $1. I remain with the 50 cents. I had $1.50. I give her $1. I remain with the 50 cents to go smoke my cigarettes. Then afterwards, she prays for me, and then I leave. I go home. I text the white man. Yes, you remember. I like it. I like it. Yes. So I texted that evening, I texted that white man telling him my situation and my frustrations. Then he told me, which was the most juiciest part, he told me, tomorrow morning, boo boo, go look for a motherfucking house. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, in the morning, yeah. So he told me to go up and go look for a house that I want, and he'd be ready to help me. And that's what I did. I went out and went and looked for a house, and I liked a house. There's a house I liked. However, this house refused to accept me because I was also, it makes sense because I was too young and it was too expensive. So it didn't make sense how I would afford it. But anyway, my person was ready to pay. So when I went to see the house and I liked it and I told him I liked it, he sent me the money immediately. He sent it like within 2 minutes. I had the deposit of that new house. Okay. So now I'm going back home to see my sister, like to tell her, to wish her, to bid her goodbye for the last time. And I remember telling her, you snake, you remember you chased me yesterday? Now who is God? God gave me somewhere to live. So I took my shit from my sister's place. I went to a B&B for like a whole week to take, because she needed space. She needed me to move out like ASAP. So I moved out and I went to a B&B while waiting for that other house to accept me. But you know what? They did not accept me. They did not accept me at all. So what was the other option? Was to the other option, the other houses that I had liked was where my ex was, which was this apartment where I'm currently at. Makes sense now? So when that happens, I already have the money. That other house rejected me, but they're not telling me they reject. They're just telling me to give them time, 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 time. So after Friday, I had come already here. I asked for a house. They told me, and I paid, which was weird. No, it's not weird. Which was a good thing because my ex was here as B&B, bed and breakfast. I was here now as a full motherfucking tenant. Okay, okay, okay. But now this is like 4 months later or 3 months later, 3 months after I was left. Okay. So I come here, I move in. I didn't even have any of these things, guys. I had a mattress. That's all. That's what I moved. Actually, the first day in this apartment, I slept on the floor because there was nothing. Even the mattress was not here. Okay. Even the mattress was not here. So I moved in with just my clothes. Even there was no even curtain, even chandelier, nothing. There was nothing here. So I came here. I stayed here for some 2 days. Then I went to the rooftop. I went up there. When I went to the rooftop, chilling, chilling, guess who I meet? The ex that sent me out. Yes, boo boo, honey. I met him. And to know how bad karma is, they got so broke after I got here. They became so broke that initially they used to finance me fully, fully finance me. But now I was the one giving them loans. See how tables turn? Yep, tables turn. And that is my story of Revenge Mission by Khloe Kardashian. That was my revenge body by Khloe Kardashian. Yeah. So that's what happened to me, guys. That's my relationship. It's so traumatic. Okay, it hasn't ended there. So with this white man, how it came to end things is after we did things for like 2 years, one day. So remember, this white man, he likes me, but he has a fiance that he had not yet broken up. He kept lying to me that they are leaving each other, the relationship is ending, but it never ended. It never ended. Okay. So never trust a man when they tell you like they will leave their woman for you, girls. Do not. That's a lie. Take it from me. I'm going through it so that you do not. Okay. A man will not leave their main person for you, no matter how good looking you are. So don't lie to yourself, girls. So after a year, he blocked me everywhere. Like it was, I remember it vividly because it was on 15th December. Yeah, 10 days to Christmas. And this whole time I had not learned how to make these carpets. Okay. I was I had the machine, but I was just like what are they called? A sugar baby. I was just a cute sugar baby living life, being cutesy and all that. But then when they left me, I had to get to work. I had 10 days to pay my bills. I had 10 days to get money. And that's how Mswahili Carpets was brought up. So I didn't start my business from passion. It was a necessity. Or I'd end up homeless. Yeah, and that's how I was able to do it. So I didn't even have capital here. I just had the machine, and that's how I came up with the thought idea. Let's get custom orders. Like I am not making stock order. I am waiting for someone to place an order. Then they place a deposit. Then I'll make it. And that's how my business got to be here. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. Jojo, you are a dear one. Thank you so much. You have listened to that story till the end. Yeah, even my friends usually don't listen to me like that. Yes. Any questions you have about my life story? Yeah, that was funny. But now, from that, the way they left me, it traumatized me. Now I'm so scared of trying relationships. Yeah, my guns are just blazing fire. I'm ready. I'm like, what do you want? Who sent you? You want to use me, right? Try, try, try. Yeah. So that's where I am these days with love. But other than that, I'm cute. I'm good. Yeah, I love friendships these days. Friendships are cute. What about you guys? Have you guys dated? Ooh, that was amazing. Hmm. Oh my god, this rug is so detailed. I'm like, who is finishing it? It has a lot of details. I'm so tired. I'm not tired. Why do I keep saying I'm so tired? Jojo, have you been in a relationship yourself? Yeah, yes, I have. I'm 50. What? You're 51, Jojo? You lie. You know what? I thought I was explaining this story to maybe someone in their 20s. early 20s. Yeah. I hope you're not judging me because I dated an older person. You don't judge me. Don't judge me. They were there for me, okay? I think they were older than you. But they build my like I wouldn't be here if it's not for them, and I must acknowledge that, you know. Mm-hmm. It's like Kim K saying she would be herself without that video she did, you know. Yeah, so me too. I was a I was a sugar baby. But I'm shocked, Jojo. How comes you're 51? You sound so young. Yeah, you sound so young. Jojo, have you been to Africa? How old was he? He was like, I think 65 or 55 back then. And that's like 5 years, that's like 4 years ago. Okay. Either 65 or 55. I'm not sure, but let's bid more on the 60, 65, 65. Because I remember he was older than my parents. But that's the best love I've ever found. Okay. And let me tell you even now something else I'd like to add on to that. You see, ever since now I dated them and stopped, everyone else has been saying I've been finding them like below the minimum because I'm like, I don't know, they felt like they thought about everything, they were well prepared about everything, they really cared and everything, and also the money part. Yeah, which is good. So ever since then, I feel like whenever someone else tries, like they're not trying enough. They're not doing enough because he raised the bar so high. It's so hard for others. Yeah. But like also in my location, it's hard to find people. But I enjoyed. I did enjoy. How old are you? I'm currently 25. So back then I was 20. Yeah, I'm 25 now. Now an old man. Jojo, are you male or female? Your name sounds female, but you chat like a male. Are you male or female? I'm a what? Even what? Oh my god! Now I feel like it's my mother who was watching. I'm feeling judged. Oh, so and you? Anyway, anyway, I don't know. Let's never talk about this again. But that story did exist. It was not a lie. It did exist. Okay. So George, what do you do these days? What do you do now that you're retired? Are you retired, by the way? What do you do with yourself? Or you go play bingo, or you go play. What do you do? I'm interested because I'm always like, what would I do be doing if I was retired? That sounds fun. No, no, I'm not retired. Why are you not? Okay, that's interesting. Well, me, I met a 50-year-old man who was retired somewhere, and I didn't understand. I thought maybe the retirement age has gone down. So you're still working? Impressive. What do you do? I know you told me the last time. Last time we had this conversation, right? Also, what time is it there? Is it daytime or nighttime? Mm, nearly 9 a.m. Let me check here. It's currently 10:56 a.m. Yeah. Oh, we are 1 hour ahead. Is it one or two? We're 2 hours ahead. Yes, that's Africa, 2 hours ahead. Ooh, let me tell you, Jojo, I have been watching these two people. Like, there's this couple. I think they're called Sam and something. Sam and something. Anyway, Todd and Ted. Is it Todd and Ted? Ted and Todd. Sam and Todd. Maybe. I do not know. Anyway, they live in Canada and they live off grid. You know what off grid is? How easy or hard is it to live to do go the off grid life? Have you tried it yourself? No, you've never tried it. Okay. Oh, so are you about to go to work since it's 9 a.m. and you're not retired? No. Oh my God, guys, this rug will take a whole eternity before it's done. It's really detailed. I don't think I'll be accepting such commissions anymore. Mm-hmm. My last two children are ages 12 and 6, and they're on Easter holidays, so no school, so no work for me. I'm enjoying and relaxing today. Yay! I'm happy for you. Being a mother is usually very, very tiresome, and me, who has 8 sisters, I can relate. I know. And it's very, very important, especially if you're a mother, to always take time and have your own life, chill, relax, and also have time for your friends and the life that you used to have before you became a mother. I hope you remember that. Wow, 8 sisters. Yes, I have 8 sisters. Eight sisters from my biological mother. I have like three more from my stepmother. So we're a lot. Do you still do you remember? Last Rose, hi. I do remember you, Last Rose. We met in a live, but I've not seen you for quite a while. I have not seen you for quite a while. Where have you been? Nice seeing you. Happy Easter. I am here with Jojo. Jojo is celebrating her free day today. So, like, we are celebrating, we are enjoying relaxing with her. Jojo, I was asking you, do you go visit your girlfriends or you just chill? Hmm? Oh, you live in are you oh you said hello. I heard you live in Hollywood and I was like, what? Hollywood? Hello, Hollywood. Angelina Jolie. Guys, in 5 years, I'll be in Hollywood. So you better come visit me or we be friends. We organize meetups. Okay? Yeah. Right now I'm in Africa though, but in 5 years I'll be in if not in Hollywood, I'll be in Atlanta, not Atlanta, no, in Calabasas, close to Cape Kardashian. I'm in Turkey. Yay! How are you? Because recently I've been watching Turkish content. Turkish. Yeah, they're called Turkish. Turkish content, and I love the what is it called? You guys, you have beautiful snow. Snow, yeah. There's this channel called Arctic Alesi. I watch. It's usually Turkish, and they do camping at night, not at night. Yeah, at night, 1 day camping. So very classy. Love, love, love Turkey. One day I want to come and do camping in Turkey. Yeah. Love the Turkish camps. Mwah. Beautiful. How have you been? Last Rose, how have you been? And where have you been? Last Rose, are you here? Yeah. Where were you those entire times? I've not seen you for quite a while. Where were you? And how have you been? How is life treating you? What are you up to? I'm interested. And what time is it there? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm good. I got back from 5 races in Russia, Italy, and more. That's nice. I'm so happy for you. Jojo said, now coming out and no, coming out can be complicated. Do your parents know? And as they supportive? No, we don't talk to my parents. Like they're not supportive. We don't talk. very judgmental. They are very unsupportive, and they are not people who I go to visit. I've not seen them in the last 7 years. Yeah, I've not seen my parents for like 7 years. I'm not planning to. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Yeah. But I'm a very happy soul. Just know my parents would not like me being this chit chatty with y'all or being this sassy. Yeah, they're very homophobic. That's why I don't like them. Mm-hmm. Time is 11 a.m. in Turkey. Here too. Imagine here too, it's 11 a.m. Yeah, 11:06. Here, us, sister, high five. We have the same, we are in the same, we share the same time. Mm-hmm. I'm happy you guys are here. You're very supportive. This is beautiful. But Jojo, I don't talk to my parents. They used to judge me because I'm gay. I cut them off. So I cut them off. I don't need love. So you should hear that. It's okay. It's not something that bothers me anymore. Hmm. How are you? Do you talk to your parents, Jojo? My parents, they do not even know. Like, I maybe they do know I have this business, but they do not even know how much I spend to pay my bills, how much I pay my bills, or what I eat, or what I even eat. They don't even have an idea. Like, when was the last time I got sick? You see? Yeah. But because of that uncaring, that's why I chose not to have them close because I will not have leeches sucking my energy. Yeah, so that's why I'm always working hard because if I don't, I might be, what is it called, homeless. Yeah, and I don't want to be homeless. So I have to work, look for money, and all that. Mm. I gotta go to school. Bye. Bye, Last Rose. Take care. I hope to see you soon. And be safe, you know? Uh huh. Well, I do not talk about my biological father because he is racist. My mother raised me alone. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you ever crave a fatherly feeling figure in your life? 51, never met my father. Two of my children are mixed African. That's nice. I hope their father are now nicer than your father, the father of your kids. You know, even though we couldn't get it, hopefully our children will get it. I'm sorry to hear your father's situation, uh, but you know what? Take it from me. I think you'd rather have a lost father who you do not know anything about than a father who you know everything about. You know where they are, like what they do, but they do not give a damn about you. Okay? At least this other one, we can lie. Maybe they died. Maybe something happened to them. You know? Yeah. Not meeting them. When you don't meet them, you can create very true. Yeah, you can create a false narrative about maybe they're somewhere they can't be. But when they're there and they're not nicer, it will fuck with you in a way you do not want to. So I'm not downplaying your pain. I'm saying I feel it. Uh, yeah. If I had some wine, we'd have cheers. We'd be like, girl, cheers. We've been through a lot. Yeah. But, however, even though I didn't get the grace or the luck to be given good parents, I've always been surrounded by people who have good nurturing skills or good figures that I can look up to or depend on. Oh, I almost died. I don't know why. Okay. But anyway, as long as we are happy, who gives a shit? Mm-hmm. I'm happy. So, guys, I am about to leave you. I'm about to go because this rag is not getting completed anytime soon. So, I need to take a break. By the way, Jojo, have I shown you this one? I show it only to the people I like. Uh, it's so beautiful. I did it last night. Check it out. Nice, right? Hello Kitty. Yeah, I did it last night. So I'm trying to convert this one into this. But the problem is it has so many lines. Okay, it's written Kaka Kicks. Kaka is Swahili for brother. Kicks is like shoes. So it's like brother shoes. It's a logo for someone's business. Yeah. It looks kind of cute in the camera. Okay, guys, let me show you. Looks close to this. So I've done, I think, most of these parts, the up ones. I'm now trying to finish these low ones. But before that, I cannot kill myself, so I need a break. Okay. I'm straight, but I don't judge. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, I do. I think I don't have. Do I have straight friends? I have straight female friends. I have a problem with making straight male friends. Normal girl, you're back. Hello. You just met normal girl meets Jojo. Jojo meets normal girl. Yeah, all of you are my long-term supporters. Yeah, and I know since I know you'll meet each other in the chat, so you better be friends now. Yes, Doreen, 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 Doreen. That girl ignored me. Yeah. So guys, no more girl. I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning by. We have done today 2 hours, 24 minutes, and yeah, I'm hoping to come back maybe later in 1 hour or something. I need a break. I need to eat. I need to take care of myself. Take care. Thank you so much, Jojo. You too take care and take your rest. Today you should do a bubble bath, right? Yeah, bubble bath is the best way to relax, in my opinion. What do you think? In a bathtub with roses and a bath bomb and some wine and chocolate, Yeah. See you again soon. Bye, guys. Mwah. Love you so much. Goodbye.